Central City needs your help. Strange weather patterns are disrupting the city, and criminals are taking advantage of the chaos. The speedsters have their hands full, Flash is missing, and I'm trying to piece it all together. Once you get there, I'll send you where you're most needed.
Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon recording from the test server, and we've got content once again. So last time we were here it was Justice League Dark, and now it's going to be Metal Part 1. So that intro was the first thing that popped as soon as I logged on. The journal actually has two things, but the solo is the thing highlighted. So I feel like that is probably the pointer. So it is still tier 9. The entry is 264. If you're curious about the entry point, what it usually is, at least with recent episodes, it's whatever the vendor gear yields as far as CR. So it's been going up 10. JLD was 235, this is 245.
This weird weather has brought out the worst in Central City's criminals. Strangely, weather wizards nowhere in sight. They're robbing banks, stores, you name it. The police could use a hand. Even the city's speedsters can't be in two places at once.
So vendor gear of 245 yields a CR 281. And the entry is 17 points lower than the vendor CR. That's just the way it works recently. Okay, so we're in a familiar Central City. This is like the hero side location for a regular Central City. And we've got two vendors here. They're both the same thing. 3 objectives. So this almost has an open world feel, even though it's a solo mission.
Shots fired. Need backup. Stop right there. Police.
So this is the shootout. That should be one of the shootouts. Yep. I'm not noticing too much of a difference, but also in this update, it's not just the DLC, but they went ahead and did the weapon pass as well.
Confiscate the package and I'll call in law enforcement to secure it.
That's where my video is not actually a good test, because a couple DLCs ago I kind of screwed up the way Alyssa's augments are on the test server, and I haven't had a chance to fix them. I'm not even sure if I could fix them. Because of the golden exobytes, like they power up basically the main ones that you assigned, so she's kind of spec'd wrong compared to how she is on live. So it is going to be a little bit off always until I can find a way to fix that.
Shots fired. Need backup.
Stop right there. Police.
Okay, so we got one of each of the others. Depending on how many other zones there are here, this this does feel like it's going to be a bit tedious for a solo, like with these objectives, because this is like what you would get in an open world, and there is also an open world here, which we will look at in another video. I'm kind of thinking that after the end of this solo, it probably drops off at the open world area. What was that?
Shots fired. Send backup.
Whatever that metal coating is, it turns those officers against you. I've never seen anything like it.
Okay, so there are like random storm strikes. It looks like the objectives disappeared, but the nodes are still all here, and they're marked on the map still. So you see the icon with the protection shield.
Just picked up a surge of energy from the Flash Museum. They've got the actual cosmic treadmill locked in there. That's got to be tied to these speed
Okay, I guess the objectives
Check it
get
out.
cancelled, so that's a little bit deceptive, because it feels like it's going to be long once you see all those numbers, but then it disappears. And then now we've got Mirror Master.
Looks like Mirror
It was all
Master's
metaled
under
up.
the influence of that weird metal. At least we know he's not behind it.
And it's all it's walled off so that you can't like run around and use the whole open world to your advantage. Yeah, because this is the same place as Will of Darkside. Except in Will of Darkside they didn't wall you off, so you could use the whole place. And I guess you gotta watch out for that firestorm that automatically spawns on you. And it seems to keep you from rolling out. Now he has a shield up, but it's not reflecting, so unfortunately that's the case with a lot of bosses. You kind of have to feel that out, because it's not consistent. Okay, so you don't want to melee him because that's where the firestorm comes from. Oh, you could do that from range too. Where the heck is he?
The museum's got to have some answers. Watch your back in there.
Now hitting those mirrors didn't seem to do anything extra, but I bet you there's a feat for that. Probably like one to defeat all mirrors and one to like avoid them. But you know, the first time through I don't like going through and going for the feats because I just want to see what happens naturally. Okay, this is the familiar Flash Museum map, although they probably made us enter at a different area.
You found Flash, but something's not right.
Can't stop myself. Must obey.
In my world, I strapped the Flash to the hood of my Batmobile and drove to the speed force. Gaining his powers made me a better, deadlier Batman, but I still have his annoying voice stuck in my head. I'm going to enjoy watching another Flash score. Think you can keep up? Catch me if you can.
You've got to save Flash. I think the cosmic treadmill's been opening those weird portals.
Fading fast.
Batman combined with the Flash, but evil? It's like a nightmare. If that's a Batman, he won't be as experienced with Flash's rogues. Go to the exhibits. We can build a device to help you fight him.
So it looks like in this solo we actually see the connection between the classic Flash Museum instance into like what we saw in T7. There are a lot of ads here. I bet there's some kind of kill counter feat. But so far, no mechanics. At least with the ads. I bet there was something to the Mirror Master fight that I was missing. Because I would say he's a bit harder for a solo boss, and that usually says that you're probably doing something wrong the first time around, because a solo is typically pretty easy. If you find it hard, it means you're missing some kind of mechanic. It looks like they're going to make us go through the entire map of the museum, the one that was in the Flash Museum Burglary duo. So this solo is basically a combination of the Will of Darkside duo plus the Flash Museum duo. I think this is a bit on the long side. It also doesn't look like it's linear, as they're making us run around. Fix broken portraits. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing here. But I don't know, maybe this is the reference out here. So let's see, we want the clouds at the end. Let's try that. Is it actually swapping them? Okay, yeah, it is. Clouds at the end. Ice is in the right place. But it looks like we're gonna have to move something. Yeah, that is swapping them. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to do here. Well, okay, this is not the reference because it's not locking it when we put it in the right place. It probably had something to do with that note that I didn't read in the first step. In any case, I think this is it's another one of those user experience issues where it's not like totally clear. And there's definitely a lot of that in this game. So I'm just gonna like randomly press these.
I've uploaded schematics. Pick one of the rogues' power types from the exhibits to give you an edge.
Yeah, that does not match up with the order out here. Let's see if it... Oh, you know what? Okay, if this is fixed for all runs, it's starting here and then it's going clockwise. But I'll have to play that again to confirm it. But that's what it looks like. And we are going to go with fire, of course. Now, anytime there's a choice like this, I bet there's probably like a feat where you need to try all 4 of them. Okay, so what that does is there's a pulse of fire at like regular intervals. Like right there. That wasn't one of the things in Alyssa's loadout. Not sure how much that's helping though. Is that showing up in the combat log? Backdraft. Wait, let me see what happens if I don't attack. Okay, it definitely fires off, but I didn't see it doing damage. And it looks like we're going to be in the room with the Captain Cold fight. But it's going to be Red Death. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Can't interact, and we can't hit them even though there's a health bar. And that didn't look like it did too much damage. Let's see. Are some of them bigger than others? Maybe I just hit him. I just want to see that attack once more, see if there's something else in the room. It looks like my auto fire attack is kind of repelling him though.
This has been fun, but I think it's time to vibrate your hearts and chests. No! Flash, get out of my head and stop singing that song!
Oh, Red Death. So disappointing.
Poster.
Welcome to the beginning of the end. We're going to have so much fun. And by we, I mean all the Dark Knights who are coming to your world.
This is a nightmare. I don't know what that thing was, but we've got to stop it. I'll confer with the Justice League and get back to you. I'll be on this 24/7. No way I'll be able to sleep after seeing that man who laughs.
Alright, let's take a look at the solo feats. Or are they all here? Monsters of Metal. Okay, so all of those are raids. These are base item collections. These are just general ones. Batman Who Laughs and there's another Shattered Gotham, is that right? I think this is not fully here yet. Because there's nothing for the solo. But it definitely feels like there should be. It looks like multiple ways to defeat both bosses. And there are a lot of paths as in like things to choose and stuff. But anyway, that's a look at the solo. What I think is the intro mission. It's still highlighted. Okay, so that'll be it for this one. I will cover the open world in another video, so stay tuned, and also make sure you're subscribed, because most of my videos are not going to make it out to like the public gaming channel for DC Universe Online. They are largely for subscribers only, so you will only get the notification if you're subscribed. Okay, thanks for watching.